Hello everyone, welcome to themagiccabin.com, to the videos, this being number 2. Today we're going to talk about how to meditate. Remember on the very first one we talked about self-care being very important. So this one is the great foundation to self-care, meditating. If you find yourself in times of stress, anxiety, even depression, maybe it's worrying about everything that's going on. It's even hard to watch the news these days without getting worked up. The day is full of a lot of things. So this especially works well if you need to get a good night's sleep. You lay down, you find yourself in a comfortable position. Most importantly, and a mistake that so many people make, when you are looking to relax your entire body before you can even go through the process, make sure one key factor is in place before you're breathing, before you get comfortable. All of that is as you lay down. And I advise laying down. This is a little difficult to do when you're sitting. Able to be done, just a little more difficult, and we're looking at making things easy. Do not let any part of your body touch another part. The brain is keyed to react to touch, so it can be distracting to a lot of people. Maybe it's not very distracting at all, but it's enough to kind of pull enough of your attention away for the purpose of meditating. So you want to lay down on your back, keep your arms away from your body, your legs slightly apart. Do not let your hands rest anywhere on your body. Lay them along the side of you, away from your legs. Even try to keep the fingers apart. This eliminates the distraction in your body so that you can concentrate on what you want to. So as you lay down and you've gotten comfortable, the next thing is to start relaxing the body. The best way to do this is imagine a bar of light starting at your feet and coming all the way across your body. So as it's going across your toes and your feet and ankles, feel them loosening and relaxing. Then as it moves over the legs to the knees, feel those knees start resting into the bed. As it starts moving over your thighs and your groin and your lower abdomen, feel that just sinking into the bed. Continue all the way up over your chest, your back, and your shoulders, and just feel everything falling to the surface. You'll start feeling heavy. As it goes over your face, make sure to close your eyes, and as it goes over the rest of your head, clear your mind. For some, it's easiest to picture yourself in a white room, chair right in the middle, nothing on walls. That's your starting point. A lot of people find it easy to picture them somewhere where no one is around. Whatever it is that you need to put yourself in that relaxing place with no distractions, that's where you want to go. Once your body is completely relaxed, I just suggest taking a few deep breaths and then put it right back to your regular rhythm of breathing. Music is usually key. Something, again, not distracting, so it needs to be soothing, slow tempo music and no words. Brain is keyed. So if it hears words, it's going to listen to see if it's something it needs to answer or think about. No words. So whatever music works for you to relax your body, put that on. When you go into your senses, it's very important to be aware of all of them so that you can feel the place you want to go to. What does it smell like? What is it that you hear? What do you see? Is there a taste? What does it feel like? So if you were to go to most common place a lot of people find peace is a beach. So are you sitting there? Are you standing at the beach? Are you standing in the water right at the edge of the ocean? Are you laying on a towel? Are you just laying on the ground? Are you up on the dunes a little bit looking over? No matter where you are within that, as long as you use your senses, you're there. What does it feel like? Are your feet in the water? Is it cold? Is it warm? Is there bits of sand or shells touching your feet as the water goes over them? Are your feet wiggled down into the sand? Is it cold or is it warm? Is it rough? Is it smooth? You kind of get the idea. If you're sitting up on the dune, do you feel things underneath you? Crunchy grass, smooth or gritty sand? Is it wet? Is it dry? What do you hear? Do you hear the water crashing onto the shore? Do you hear birds or seagulls? Do you hear a wind blowing through the grasses or the trees? What do you see? Is it a sunset or a sunrise? Are you concentrating on the waves coming in or the tide going out? Do you see ships in the horizon? What do you see scurrying along the sand? Taste could be salty air. Maybe you're chewing gum. Maybe you're eating a nice lunch, some fruit, maybe a sandwich. You're by yourself and it's your area. You can do whatever you want. Maybe you're drinking a glass of wine. Whatever it takes to get there. The idea is when your senses are involved, then your mind is involved. When your mind is involved, you're engaged in your meditation. You are now in that place. And now you concentrate on what is in here. You suddenly feel relaxed, you're calm, you're peaceful. The anxiety's gone, worry and stress is gone. And this helps with depression too, because you're in a happier place, some place that brings you what you're lacking. Meditating is key to anything. Now these deep meditations, those are perfect. What we just went through is perfect for bedtime. Then you can drift off to sleep and get a much better night's sleep. If you like aromatherapy, you have diffusers in the room or anything, do some lavender. That all helps with the senses. If you're having a tough time or you're really stressed out, before a job interview or a big test coming up, you can meditate in as short a period of time or as long a period of time as you need. If you want to just sit in your vehicle a few minutes before you're supposed to be in for this big interview or test, then just sit there, take a couple of deep breaths in. Remember, oxygen fuels the body and brings it down to a healthy level. That's why people encourage deep breathing. There's actually science behind it. You're oxygenating your body and bringing calm. When you do that, don't focus on the test. Don't focus on the interview, nothing. All you're going to do after you've brought yourself down to that calm place is you're now going to tell yourself, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it well. I'm going to exceed. It will all come easy. Now you're setting your mindset to where it needs to be. And everything else just seems to fall in place. Meditating is not only great to sleep, to deal with these interviews and tests, to calm yourself down, but look at the benefits it's going to give you later down the road. You're going to learn how to self-soothe yourself without medications. This is a natural thing you can do. Now, I'm by no means telling someone, stop your medication and just do this. This is not in place of medication. This is in hopes that down the road, you'll help yourself as a prevention that you may not need medication down the road, because you're learning how to calm your body down. putting less stress on your heart and your lungs, your shoulders, muscles, bones, headaches, all of the things that are associated with it, especially those of us that are in front of computer screens a lot. Just the lights alone. How about in offices with all those bank lights everywhere? Unnatural light is very tough on us. That can bring stress levels up. You're in buildings that don't get to open the windows and let that fresh air in. All it is finding a way to adjust to what your surroundings are and keeping yourself healthy in a peaceful place in the process. There's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days. You do not have to do this all the time. You do it as much as you can. There's no rhyme or reason to it because everyone's different, everyone's schedules are different, everyone's time allowances are different. Just do it as much as you can in your life. I guarantee you that if you do this more often, you will notice a difference. Your concentration is going to be on point. You're going to be able to focus better on things. Maybe you'll find you start completing more things because your focus is there. You're going to find that you don't react to certain things as often, and that you'll start getting in the mindset of it is what it is and I can only do what I can do. Meditating is very important and, like I said, a very key foundation piece to self-care. Once you're able to start doing this regularly, and it does take practice, don't think you're going to be able to just jump into it, rewinding this video, and you got it. It takes practice. We've all had to do it. I would guess maybe if you did it at least once every day, every other day, in a couple of weeks, it'll be like second nature to you, and you'll start really feeling and noticing the difference. I hope this helps you. On the next video, we're going to start going through things that we can do to help our spirit. Chakras is a big question a lot of people have been asking. I've also gotten a lot into about Reiki and energies and things like that. We're going to go ahead and touch a little bit on those things in the next videos. And then after we start getting the self-care portion of this done in a series of about 3-4 videos, then we get to start moving on to the witchy stuff. We'll start talking about how to set up your altars. There's so many ways to do this, so many things that have been told you had to. I'm a lot more relaxed on that. Pretty much just whatever feels right to you is right for you. So I'm going to go ahead and close that up today. Hope to see you next week. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again. Blessed be.